Welcome to another edition of a Meeting with Gervis. Today we'll be talking about getting the key, how to get started getting the key, how to build a house, how to get a foundation. Can I rent? Should I own? We'll find out more about that from a local realtor right after this. Welcome back to another edition of a Meeting with Gervis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Joining us today is my friend, and I do mean friend, church member, community activist. She's all over the community. She's my friend, and she's soon to be yours.
Tony Effinger.
And you're with Remax.
I am with Remax.
What is Remax, and what do you do for Remax here in San Andrew Parish?
So I'm the broker owner of Remax. I've been in the real estate industry for 23 years in sales all of my life, growing up in my dad's grocery store. So I learned the importance of customer service when I was a young child.
Okay. Well, I can say this much. I've known of her for a long time through the church. And of course, no matter where I see her, whether the church or in the community, it's always a beautiful, bright smile. And now I know why, because you grew up working with the public, in the public. So tell me, I would like to get a house and I'm moving to Appaloosa's area. Should I rent? Or if I'm looking to rent, can you help me?
So yes, I can help you with finding a rental. Unfortunately, rentals are very scarce.
Okay.
So it is better to purchase because the rent has gone up so much that you can own a home for approximately the same monthly note, and
Really?
it'd be yours.
Okay. So that answers my next question. I was going to say, who could actually own a home? So we're looking at, what price range are we looking at homeowners to be?
So it just really depends on a lot of factors with you. It depends on your income, how
Okay.
long you've been working, your household size to income ratio. There are a number of different factors that are involved in, being able to be a homeowner based on your qualifications. So the first thing to do is to find a realtor so we can get you with a lender that can help us to come up with the numbers.
Okay. So we're looking at that. So I'm looking to get a home. I found a realtor. What are some of the things I can look into, or should I say, before I go to my realtor, what is a checklist that I should say, hey, here's what I need to have before I call my realtor?
So basically, just have your financial information. I mean, just basic stuff that you have with you all the time,
Okay.
which is your income, social security number, date of birth, the things that are needed in order for a lender, a mortgage lender, to be able to pull your credit, do your financial numbers to see what price range we should stay in.
Okay. Are we in a good market as far as financial climate? It's now a good time to look to buy a home.
So in as it relates to renting, it is always a good time to be a homeowner.
Okay.
Because it's yours. People can't tell you what to do in your own home. They can't come to you and say, okay, your lease is up, now I need you to leave. They're not going to raise your rent because it's yours. Everything is set in stone. Your
Right.
numbers are set in stone. So you can make a better budget based on the fact that you know what your payments are going to be for however long your mortgage term is.
Okay. So of course it's always better to own than rent.
Yeah.
We'll find out more about Remax and our good friend right after this.
Thank you.
And we're back with Miss Tony.
Tony Effinger.
Right. And Miss Tony, you were talking about homeownership with compares from renting to owning.
Yes.
Now that I found my broker, what's my next step?
So now that you found your broker, your agent, then the next step would be the loan officer. Once we get all of that in order so that we can find out exactly what price range to stay within, then your agent is going to start sending you homes within your price range that fit the criteria that you want as a homeowner. Once we find that perfect property, we put it in a contract and come to agreements, then we're gonna start the process of getting home inspections, appraisals, so that we can go to the closing table.
Okay, so is that a turnkey type situation where you're gonna do I have to find my own inspector or do Ms. Tony
No,
do
so
this?
so of course, as your agent, we can recommend people
Okay.
for you. Of course, you would pick who you want as a
Right.
home inspector, but we can give you a number of recommendations based on people that we've used in the past. Or if you prefer to find your own home inspector, you can go to, the internet or Facebook and look up the different inspectors that way. But generally, we as a realtor, we have all sorts of resources available to help you on to the next step of homeownership.
Help make it easier for you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Going on the internet looking for someone and how do you choose? So,
Exactly. It is a hard choice because there's so many home inspectors out there. That's why we can make recommendations for you, but ultimately it's your decision.
okay. Um, anything else you'd like to share?
So I want to first of all thank you for letting me come in
Glad to
today
have you.
to tell your audience about home ownership and how important it is for us to exercise our right of being a homeowner, which also helps to promote generational wealth
That's
down
right.
the line. So if you are in doubt about purchasing, please contact a realtor. It doesn't cost you anything to have a consultation. It doesn't cost you anything to meet with a lender and find out what your options are. But exercise your right to become a homeowner and build up your portfolio.
And I'll always do background. Of course, you want to look into who the realtor is and who the bank is. And so don't just jump into things.
Right, right. Of course, your realtor and your mortgage lender can give you a background history, a resume of sorts if you are interested in a resume, to kind of give you an idea of who they are, how long they've been in the business, and the knowledge that they have to help you with becoming a homeowner.
Okay. Now, Remax has had several events. I saw you at the Love Fest.
Yes.
Of course, you have your own Remax Day.
Right.
What's some of the things that you do as far as with Remax for the community?
So, Remax, of course, yes, we're a part of a number of things in the community because it's very important that if I'm going to sell in this community, I be a part of the community and give back. So anything that I can be involved in, I enjoy giving back to my community. As a matter of fact, we have a Thanksgiving dinner for the homeless that we do every year that is not directly associated with Remax, but because I own Remax, my husband and I, of course, we're on that committee that is comprised of a number of citizens of Opelousas and so forth. And we have Thanksgiving dinner for the homeless and unfortunate every year on Thanksgiving Day.
And this year you had 2 locations.
This year we had 2 locations and we gave out 270 plates to people that would not have had a dinner maybe on Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
There are a number of different community events that host Thanksgiving dinner, but not necessarily on Thanksgiving Day, which is the day up to give thanks.
That's right.
So, we want to thank all of the different stores and vendors and citizens that contributed to our dinner so that we could make it a success.
Okay, you're welcome to individually announce them unless you don't want to go through that list.
Well, we have quite a few people. We
Okay.
have Benny's Big Store that helps us every year,
Mhm.
Piggly Wiggly. We have a number of outside companies that, help us, with donations. We also give out $10 gift cards
Right.
with our dinners, and we have different organizations and individuals throughout the city that bring me gift cards
Okay.
so that I can give out on Thanksgiving.
So if they'd like you to have you and your organization be part of their next event, or they'd like to help you with your next event, or they're looking to get a home, what number can they reach you at?
They can reach me at 337-793-5738. Remax is also located at 906 Crestwell Lane in the same shopping center with T-Mobile. So if you need anything, please reach out to us. We will be more than happy to assist you, especially in becoming a homeowner, because that is the most wonderful thing you could ever do.
Well, up and away with Remax, and of course, your home is awaiting you, and of course, Tony has the key to your home ownership.
Exactly.
So we want to thank Ms. Tony for joining us for a meeting with Gervis,
Yes.
and we can't wait to see you in your new home.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
And happy Kwanzaa.
Thank you.